Eh bien bonjour à tous les amis, je suis peup-peup, j'espère que vous allez bien. On se retrouve aujourd'hui pour un nouvel épisode sur Hitman 3 avec la nouvelle mission, l'adieu.
I found something. Buenos Aires International Airport this morning. Now watch this.
Heralds.
Trail ends at the airport, but turns out that a top Providence operative owns a vineyard in the area. Don Yates, of infamous New York law firm Morgan Yates & Cohn. And get this, he's hosting his retirement party today.
She's infiltrated them. She's sending a message. She needs my help.
Could have fooled me.
You don't know her.
Anyway, if you're going after her, you'll need to deal with the Herald. Her name's Tamara Vidal, former CIA asset and political firebrand. She's a master of surveillance and the Constant's most trusted aide. She'll have eyes everywhere. You won't get far as long as she's in the game.
Why are you telling me this? I thought you were out.
Yeah. Old habits, I guess. Anyway, I need to go. See you around, 47.
No, you won't.
Ok, donc c'est parti pour la mission l'adieu. Aujourd'hui on va devoir retrouver Diana Burnwood à Mendoza et découvrir à qui va son allégeance. Donc c'est parti, on va voir si elle est avec nous ou si elle est avec Providence. Ok, bon, ça va, Diana, elle est juste là. Par contre, c'est une cible qui est à côté, non?
Let's just humor him. Yates likes his little games. Don't be long.
You got my message.
You'd never get caught on camera. Not unless you wanted to be seen. So what's the play?
You're not the only one who's been busy, 47. I'm this close to becoming the next Constant. I'll be able to dismantle Providence from the inside. Only one man stands in my way. Don Yates. That weasel was the partner's legal counsel for years. He's the top candidate. But remove him from the playing field.
It won't work. If Edward suspects...
I will convince him you acted alone. Retaliation for Grey. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
The Herald, Tamara Vidal. She has eyes everywhere, and they're all fixed on you. The plan won't work unless we take her out.
She never leaves my side for long. Whatever your plan is, I'll help you if I can.
You're sure about this?
As sure as I'll ever be. Here, I got you an invitation, just like old times. Come find me when it's done. Good luck, 47.
Ok, nouveaux objectifs du coup, éliminer Don Archibald Yates et Tamara Vidal. Et objectif secondaire, n'éliminez pas Diana Burnwood. Ok, un là, un là.
Well,
Alors on va aller voir ça.
have at it, 47.
Oh my gosh, be careful. The ground's super loose here. If we fall, we're going to seem like such idiots.
We won't fall. We just need to get the creek and we are good.
Ready, Pam? 3, 2, 1, and...
For more than 2 decades,
They must be able to moon about John stepping down. He's been living alone.
Ok, on va arriver à la réception.
Ever since the scandal that...
Bienvenidos to Viñeda Yates, señor. May I see your invitation, please?
Là, pardon.
Gracias,
Retouche.
señor. Enjoy the party. Hi.
Merci. Ok, j'ai une cible ici.
That extra security
Hi. Whatever.
Tamara
je
Vidal,
mets ici.
I'm here for the tourist.
Ah, yes. Miss Vidal. My apologies. I didn't recognize you. Let me sign you in.
Luther, Burnwood's flying solo. I want all eyes on. Let's see what she does. And Luther, redeploy the birds and key in on the party area. We're spread too thin. Too many blind spots. Anyone as much as sneeze in the wrong direction, I want to know about it.
They're all done. And I see your tour guide is none other than Gabriel Vargas, the state's chief winemaker. Well, this is a rare privilege. You and the Yates must be very close.
Yes, about 400 meters, I should say.
Pardon me?
Never mind. I'll just wait here for my companion. Carry on.
Ok. Pourquoi j'ai un point là-bas? J'ai quelqu'un qui me connaît a priori.
Don't stare. He's busted heads for this. That man's a beast.
Ok, c'est une opportunité, donc je vais me mettre là. Très bien.
Got a message from the boss. Duty calls.
Let me guess, the Burnwood woman.
That's right. Yates has arranged for the chief winemaker to take Burnwood and Tamara Vidal on a grand tour of the estate. Wants you to tag along.
Not for my sparkling personality. This Burnwood woman sure has his panties in a twist. Wonder what the deal is.
Yates' business is his business. Just get yourself ready and sign into the visitor center. Oh, have a drink on my behalf.
Don't drink. Makes A me private tour of the estate. Diana, Vidal, and this fixer, Corvo Black. Black is a threat, but also an opportunity. Yates's own machinations are inconsequential. Joining the tour will give access to Vidal, away from the crowd. Sentimental.
Ok, donc on va suivre cette opportunité évidemment. On va le suivre.
Keep it real.
Mr. Yates. Yeah, I got your message. You mind telling me what I'm... Okay.
Nothing quite spoils a party like
Yeah,
guests
like a bit of
inexplicably
accident.
dropping dead.
In fact, a couple of spots come to mind.
Couple of old
On the
buddies
tour
of mine.
after.
Ingram and something Dutch down there.
Stand by. So you're not sure yet? Does that mean there's a plan A? One where I don't stand a 50-50 chance of getting caught? I mean, you do realise the risk here, boss. Broad daylight, workers around. Who exactly is this?
It's a nice gesture, but a bit heuristic, wouldn't you say? He's
But if I'm
thinking
going to be one of these heralds, you need to start letting me in on a few things. Okay. So who's this fool guy?
I'm more of a beer man myself, but if Yates
Same.
wants to bring the heralds closer together and play the modern boss, I
No
don't actually
problem.
mind.
I just never framed an urban legend before. Very post-truth. Yeah, I like it.
He is Edward's closest legal advisor. Not even Thomas Crofts or Eugene Cobb had a direct line of contact. I'd say Yates is at the top of a very short list.
So, how do you feel about Burnwood?
How do you think? She and her friends killed the Amazon.
Ok, il a l'air d'aller dans un coin isolé, donc on va le suivre.
How is she get two heralds? But on the other hand, she's affected all the time and
Là-bas, ils sont assez loin. Par là aussi. On est planqué dans les fleurs. Alors, ensuite il faut s'adresser à la réception, ok. Alors j'ai vu mes deux cibles courir, hein. Je pense que c'était en retard par rapport à l'opportunité. Enfin, je les ai vus tout courir sur la gauche de mon écran. Enfin, Diana et Vidal.
And welcome to the Yates Winery.
Corvo Black. I'm on the tour.
Right, Mr. Black. Welcome. Miss Burnwood and Miss Vidal will meet you down by the wine fields. I trust you know the way.
I can find my way around.
Enjoy the tour.
Du coup, je suis sur la gauche, j'ai vu qu'il y avait un escalier, parce que je les ai vus descendre.
One of the most gifted surveillance specialists ever to graduate from Kent. Ran one of our interrogation black sites. Well, and I tell you, those prisoners called me like doors.
C'est un beau domaine qu'il a en tout cas.
You ask me, the constant must have lost his mind. Burnwood was in league with Grey. She's responsible for killing how many of our people? How could she be a herald? Maybe Vidal will trip her down the stairs.
Over here.
You two must be Burnwood and Vidal.
And you must be Yates's garbage man. Sorry, but I didn't catch your name.
This is Corvo Black, Tamara. He's a ICA regular.
I only work with the best.
Well, we're all here, it seems. Except for our guide, the chief winemaker. Looks like we're stuck here until someone fetches him. Mr. Black, I'm looking in your direction.
Hold on. I'll track him down.
Attaboy. Do try and bring him back in one piece. Counterintuitive as that may be.
That was a bit rude.
Yes, yes it was.
Ok, alors, a priori, il va falloir que je m'infiltre dans les vignes. Sans être... Ok, par contre je suis en intrusion, donc faut que je fasse gaffe.
What? What is it now? What?
You have some guests waiting. Senor Yates wanted you to give them the grand tour. Remember?
If I don't have more important things to do than babysit Yates' socialite friends. It's only harvest season.
Better do what he says, Patron. Big shot New York lawyer like that. Don't want to get on the bad side.
Well, I'm not going anywhere until I have decided if the crop is right for picking. Bring me the 3 Malbec grapes, says Ramon. If Yates doesn't like how I prioritize, he can weigh me down with concrete and toss me off a bridge. How's that?
3 grapes, was it? I'll get my picking knife.
Every time I've got a house, I know they're looking down.
Ok, faut que je suive lui. Déguisé, hein, ok. Ok, je vais pouvoir cacher le corps ici. J'ai vu qu'il y avait une clé. On va la prendre, on sait jamais. Et alors maintenant il faut que j'aille chercher le couteau de vigneron. Ah, c'est un moyen de passer. Alors, et... Ah, ok, récolter 3 grammes de Malek. Bah, heureusement que j'ai regardé la carte. Malek, il est sur la gauche en sortant ici. Lui, il me connaît aussi. Ok, il faut que je trouve 3 grappes comme ça, a priori. Il y en a une autre là. Ah, ça y a des gens qui connaissent par contre. Là.
I don't know. I think I had too many drinks. All of a sudden, I just woke up and here I was in a hotel room with this woman that I didn't know. But I swear to you that I didn't do anything to her. Or not that I know.
Careful.
You know.
Don't be so rough or you'll bruise them.
Yeah, I hear you.
Je vais pas le couper devant. Là. Ok, 3. Ensuite, il suffit de rapporter le raisin.
Mr. Vargas, I have the 3 grapes you requested.
Yes, good. Bring him here. Now, let's see. No linky black card.
Oye, ese es mi pie. Ten cuidado, huevón.
Now, let's see. A lovely inky black color. Good size, large and firm. Seeds brown. Excellent. And finally, taste. Sweet, flavorful, robust tannins. Some floral notes. Marvelous. Why, I say these grapes are ripe for harvest. Inform the workers, will you, Ramon? I have a third to conduct.
Will do.
Ok, alors faut que je reprenne mon déguisement. Et on va pouvoir rejoindre les autres invités. Très bien.
Ah, my fellow wine lover. Hello. Welcome to Pineda Yates. I do apologize for the delay. The Malbec grape is a demanding mistress. So, I am Gabriel Vargas, Chief Winemaker, and I will be your tour guide. Any questions before we start?
Yes, but you're not going to like them. We're good. Lead the way, Senor Vargas.
Wonderful. Follow me. These are busy times. In fact,
Allez, on va
we're
faire
just
la
about to harvest this year's crop.
La visite.
Great expectations. So, how do you like Argentina?
Like everywhere else, full of Americans.
First stop on the tour is the production floor, where our prize-winning Malbec grapes are processed. We insist on steaming every grape by hand, which means that during harvest season, the grapes do tend to pile up. Luckily, we have plenty of storage space. Our equipment is state-of-the-art, including an industrial-sized freezer unit, and last but not least, our trusty grape crusher.
Interesting. Wouldn't you say, Mr. Black?
Follow me, please.
Ok.
Are you a wine man, Black? Somehow you don't seem the type.
Oh, I believe Mr. Black here is something of a jack of all trades. Isn't that so?
I dabble.
I see. I just thought Yates might be sending a message. My mistake.
So, have any of you been to a vineyard before?
Only on business.
Next on our tour is the fermentation atrium, where the wine goes through its primary stage of fermentation. In these big open tanks, yeast converts the sugars in the wine to alcohol, in a process that lasts between 5 and 15 days. This is also where we squeeze the mass into a fine juice using our grape presser before the longer secondary stage of fermentation.
Fascinating.
Now, before we move on, do any of you have questions?
I have a question.
Désolé.
Perhaps we can take a closer look.
Certainly. Lead the way.
What can you tell me about...
Who are you, hombre? Do I know you?
Alors,
That's it. You're in trouble.
C'était pas ce que je voulais faire. On va relancer du coup. Je voulais poser la question sur la presse. Pas lancer, pas appuyer sur la presse quoi. Elle est pas dedans donc ça sert à rien. Désolé pour ça. On va reprendre la visite.
Ah, my fellow wine lovers. Hello. Welcome to Viñeda Yates. I do apologize for the delay, but the Malbec grape is a demanding mistress. So, I am Gabriel Vargas, Chief Winemaker, and I will be your tour guide. Any questions before we start?
Yes, but you're not going to like them.
We're good. Lead the way, Senor Vargas.
Wonderful. Follow me. These are busy times.
Allez, on va recommencer du coup la visite.
Just about to harvest this year's crop. Great expectations.
Hey, yo, what's up?
So, how do you like Argentina?
Like everywhere else, full of Americans.
First stop on the tour is the production floor, where our prize-winning Malbec grapes are processed. We insist on steaming every grape by hand, which means that during harvest season, the grapes do tend to pile up. Luckily, we have plenty of storage space. Our equipment is state-of-the-art, including an industrial-sized freezer unit, and last but not least, our trusty grape crusher.
Interesting. Wouldn't you say, Mr. Black?
Follow me, please.
Donc il y a le broyeur hein, qui pourrait être intéressant pour nous. Ça doit être là-haut, je suppose.
Are you a wine man, Black? Somehow you don't seem the type.
Oh, I believe Mr. Black here is something of a jack of all trades. Isn't that so?
I dabble.
I see. I just thought Yates might be sending a message. My mistake.
So, have any of you been to our vineyard before?
Only on business.
Next on our tour is the fermentation atrium, where the wine goes through its primary stage of fermentation. In these big open tanks, yeast converts the sugars in the wine to alcohol, in a process that lasts between 5 and 15 days. This is also where we squeeze the mass into a fine juice using our grape presser before the longer secondary stage of fermentation.
Fascinating.
Now, before we move on, do any of you have questions?
How about you, Mr. Black? You look like you have something on your mind.
I have a question. It's... perhaps we can take a closer look.
Certainly. Lead the way.
Attends, cette fois-ci je vais me mettre là, mais éloigné pour éviter qu'elle se déclenche.
What can you tell me about this device? Grape presser, was it?
That is correct, senor. After primary fermentation, the mass is pressed through a fine filter, leaving only the flesh and skins behind. I should add, the grape stomping, the iconic practice of crushing grapes with your bare feet, is historically rare and mostly a tourist gimmick. But you are most welcome to try. Imagine you're a grape.
Thanks. I'll pass.
Go on. I'll take a picture of the three of you.
Oh, come on, Tamara. When in Rome.
Fine.
Ok, donc je peux pas tuer Diana, donc je peux pas l'utiliser là.
Say queso.
May I see that, Mr. Vargas? I believe I blinked.
So, this is what the little guy feels like.
No, all good. Looks like one for the mantle.
Any further questions? Ask away.
Ah, t'as raté. Yes.
I got all I need.
Are you enjoying yourself, Mr. Black?
Oh, it's all very inspiring.
Winemaking is a grand pursuit. Sure. Everyone talks about craft beer.
Je crois que j'ai raté quelque chose peut-être.
You can make a decent IPA in your pantry. It is pedestrian. Oh, this, my friends, this is true grandeur. Excelente. So let's continue to the barrel room. If you'll follow me.
J'aurais bien aimé utiliser le broyeur, peut-être j'ai fait une erreur. Mais bon. On va voir ce que ça va donner cette opportunité, si je peux la tuer plus loin.
And so we arrive to our final stop,
the barrel room. This is where we store the wine during the secondary stage of fermentation. The area behind the glass is where we keep our most precious bottles, including a 1945 Grand Paladin, the most expensive wine in existence. The access doors, which are made from ballistic glass, can only be unlocked from the security room high above our heads.
Remarkable.
Ah, here comes Senor Yates now. I shall leave you in his capable hands.
How reassuring.
Ah, Miss Burnwood, is it not? Don Yates, pleased to meet you. You come very highly recommended. As chief of the Heralds,
Peut-être moyen de faire les deux cibles d'un coup.
Welcome aboard.
Why, thank you, Mr. Yates. Rest assured that I will be following your every lead. Very closely.
Say, that reminds me. We're about to have a little Herald get-together up at the house. Just a modest toast to celebrate my forthcoming inauguration as constant. You are, of course, most welcome to join us. I believe you shall make a fine Herald, once the training wheels are off.
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Capital. Right this way, into the lion's den. Why don't you take a break, Corvo? We're done here for now, I think. Oh, but don't go too far. I may still need your services later.
I'll be closer than you think.
Oh, almost forgot. Cortazar, please nip down to the wine cellar and tell Mr. Flowers, the sommelier, to prep the 1945 Grand Paladin and bring it up to the house for our special occasion.
Got it, Chief.
Ah, du coup, on a une autre opportunité.
Flowers. Mr. Yates wants the 1945 Grand Paladin brought up to the house. Special occasion.
What? Did aliens land on the front lawn? Have the ghosts of Jesus, John Lennon, and Eva Perón unexpectedly come for dinner? Help me out here. What could possibly be so special?
Above your clearance, Flowers.
A meeting in the root cellar. And judging from Yates's choice of wine, some type of celebration. Likely a gathering of heralds, come to congratulate Yates on his upcoming promotion. Diana's presence, a calculated risk.
Fetch it already.
Fine. What's the passcode again?
Last year of World War II. If you have to look it up, shame on you.
Ok, il faut que je prenne la place du sommelier. Comment je rentre dans la salle par contre? Access control by security room. Le décryptage, mince. Bon, tournevis. Je suppose que ça va être pareil de l'autre côté. Ah, faut que je trouve ça. Ah bah voilà, impeccable.
Grand Paladin? It is perfection, irreplaceable. Don't drink the 1940s. Il parlait de la Seconde Guerre mondiale. Voilà. L'année du truc, hop là. Ok, et on va pouvoir parler au chef de la sécurité maintenant, très bien.
Hey, Flowers, over here. Come on, while we're young.
Sir, I present to you the 1945 Grand Paladin.
Huh. Somehow I thought it'd be bigger. Come on, Flowers. Guests are waiting.
Ok.
Go on, get yourself patted down. We're still on alert from all those big shot CEOs getting offed.
Non, pas par là, peut-être là. Hop là. Ah. Alors attendez 2 secondes, il faut que je me sépare de mon pistolet.
Ah, well, you know, just security precaution. Okay, green light, todo está bien. Go ahead.
So here's the deal, Flowers. The boss is having a powwow with some employees, and discretion is the name of the game. I'm sure you figured that out already, you being a scholar and all. Don't discuss, disclose, or hell, even contemplate what goes down. Just set your mind to wool-gathering mode. You think you can do that for me, Flowers?
Worry not, Mr. Cortazar. I'm the very soul of discretion.
Good man.
Ok.
They're already at it. Go on, place the wine on the table. I'll pour it.
Decant.
Pardon me, Your Majesty.
I have always considered the heralds the unspoken heroes of Providence. The nervous system, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Flowers, our resident sommelier. I believe he has brought us something quite special. Perhaps you will educate us, Mr. Flowers.
This is the 1945 Grand Paladin, one of only 5 bottles in existence. The vintage is legendary, the proverbial unicorn wine. The year was hot, the wine's super concentrated, and thanks to hail and frost, the production was small. Only 300 bottles were ever produced. And when the vineyard was bombed during the closing days of World War II, only a single crate survived. It is said to have amazingly complex aromas with long, savory layers of fruit and spice flavors, and a silky texture. Enjoy.
Wonderful. Thank you, Mr. Flowers.
Est-ce qu'il fallait que j'en
Feel
prenne
free
avant?
to stick around in case our guests have questions. This wine was gifted to me by the Art Society in acknowledgement of my firm's legal services. It stands as a powerful reminder that Providence draws its strength not from force, but from partnership. We are but a few, and yet together we are unstoppable because we stand united. My friends, loyalty is everything, which is why we cannot allow traitors into our ranks.
Ah, yes. Here it comes.
This woman has waged bloody war on us. More than a dozen heralds and operatives dead. Your colleagues and clients, my friend, Ken Morgan. Not to mention the partners themselves, our founders, our benefactors. Make no mistake, this woman's hands are soaked in blood. Our blood. And Arthur Edwards, the new supreme head of Providence, is handing her the keys to the kingdom. Now, does that seem right to you, my friends? Does that sound like loyalty?
Absolutely right. Perhaps Edwards simply recognizes talent when he sees it. Perhaps this is why I am also in the running to become constant. And following this childish outburst, I dare say I am in the lead. Don.
What?
Did he say?
You're lying, of course. Which only proves my point. You cannot be trusted, Miss Burnwood. This woman will be our downfall. That is, unless we take matters into our own hands. You are heralds, sworn to protect Providence against all threats, including inside ones. I have devised a plan. Together we can make it work, but you have to decide now, my friends. Are you with me?
Yes. I agree.
Yes.
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 Listen to yourselves. Don Yates is not even appointed constant yet, and already he conspires to betray his master. I don't pretend to understand Edward's every move, but I do know that this man is an opportunist and unworthy of office.
Then you are a traitor to the heralds. The room is against you, Tamara. Stand down now or share her fate.
Edwards will hear about this.
I think not. I am sorry, but you brought this on yourself. Mr. Cortazar?
Oh, une type d'éliminer?
Escort Miss Burnwood to my office. I'll join you shortly.
Ouch.
Right. Move it, let's go.
I'm warning you, Yates. This will not go your way.
We need to get our stories straight. Diana Burnwood died today by the hand of her rogue Agent 47. Tamara Vidal, who saw through the assassin's disguise, was, alas, killed as well. This is what you will all attest to.
Yes.
I'm in.
I agree.
Yes.
Yes.
Il va falloir rejoindre Diana assez vite. Par contre, faut que je vois si je peux le tuer lui.
A toast then, in her honor.
J'ai 10 minutes, hein, donc...
Savor the taste because you never will again. And let me remind you, we are in this together. One goes down, we all go down. Here's to loyalty.
To loyalty.
Valentina, it worked. Yes, they all back my plan. Your plan. Cortazar will dispose of Burnwood, and Corvo is staging the crime scene, with all the heralds backing my story. Edwards will have no reason for doubt. As always, I owe it all to you, my love. Looks like a beautiful day after all. Yes, see you in a while.
Ok, il attend juste de savoir ce qu'il fait lui. Bon, a priori il bouge plus.
Sir, this is a no-go. You can't
Ah.
pass through here.
Ok.
It's Yates. Listen, I can't be absolutely sure, but I saw something.
Je sais pas trop si je devais le tuer avant ou pas. Je pense quand même que ma priorité là ça va être de sauver Diana qui est là.
Looking good today, sir.
Zut. Un autre moyen de monter rapidement. J'ai pas l'impression qu'il y ait d'autres escaliers par contre. Ok, il y a que l'escalier là.
Wow. Command, I've heard something weird. I'm gonna go check it out.
Pas trop le choix là.
Took you long enough. Quick, clear the floor and get yourself a guard outfit. Yates won't be long.
Faut que j'aille rechercher le corps que j'ai laissé. Bonjour. Ok, il n'y a plus qu'à attendre Yates. Il y en a encore un là que j'avais pas vu. Lui il est caché, ça devrait aller.
Good. I was beginning to worry.
Were you?
No. Listen up, 47. Yates will be here shortly. He'll have his thug courtesan do his dirty work, but he won't pass up on the chance for a good gloat and a monologue.
So, private space? Kill room decor?
Exactly. We won't get another shot at this. Now sit down and blend in. When I provide a distraction, you just be ready to move.
Pas de problème. Ok, donc moi je vais tuer personne en fait sur cette mission, c'est Diana qui va tuer tout le monde. Ah, par contre il y a 2 gardes avec. Ah, j'aurais peut-être dû planquer du coup le garde.
Corvo, pick up your damn phone. Plan B is a go. I repeat, Plan B is a go. Start prepping a crime scene, like we discussed. Remote, staged accident. Oh, and Corvo, make it for 2. Just improvise. Miss Burnwood.
You rolled out the red carpet just for me. Don, you shouldn't have.
So confident, even in defeat. I suppose you're not used to danger, always safe behind your screens. Just tell me one thing before we part ways.
Why me?
Why you? Why would Edwards trust you? Please. It will keep me awake at nights, and I'm 65. I get up 4 times to piss as it is.
Oh, it's simple, really. Edwards is proud. He considers himself the cleverest man alive, and yet we tricked him on Isle of Scale, and it's eating him up. He needs to win. Full, unequivocal victory. My recruitment was just the feather in his cap. By the way, you were right about one thing.
Yeah? I'm all ears.
Holy shit! Will be your downfall. If it's any consolation. Well done, 47. Better get rid of the body. Won't be long before they come looking. When you're done, meet me on the dance floor. Oh, and dress appropriately.
Ok, il va falloir s'habiller convenablement ensuite. Ok, je peux planquer encore là. Je vais aller récupérer mon costume hein, s'il faut. Ah non, il doit y avoir des costumes là-haut peut-être. Yes. Ah non, plante pas.
Ah, le jeu a planté. Mince. Allez, de retour du coup après ce plantage de jeu. J'ai rejoint le même point. Ma sauvegarde m'a fait repartir juste avant le meurtre, donc j'ai refait le meurtre. On a tué Yates et on va essayer du coup d'enfiler ce costume. Ok, cette fois-ci c'est passé. Très bien. Ah, on a remis le costume iconique de Agent 47. Très bien. Ah, par contre, je suis considéré comme étant en intrusion ici. On va ressortir. Je suppose qu'on va peut-être... Je pensais qu'on allait danser avec Diana, vous voyez. Mais a priori, non. Il m'avait dit de la rejoindre sur la piste de danse, mais elle est où cette piste de danse déjà par contre? Pas de ce côté-là. J'avais des clés là-haut, j'aurais dû les prendre. Ok, alors. Je pensais qu'on était proche de la fin, mais a priori il va falloir que je galère encore un petit peu à sortir. Ok, on est à nouveau dans la réception, très bien. Où est-ce qu'on est dans la réception là par contre?
Okay. I didn't forget the asado table.
Hello, sir.
Why do you have to be
Ah.
such a baby all the time? Mr. Yates' case are waiting. What are we supposed to do?
Ok, il faut que j'arrive à descendre d'un étage. Encore. Ah si, je sais où on est. Ok. Ok, l'escalier est là. C'est là que j'ai planqué un corps tout à l'heure.
Tailor-made, sir?
Je crois qu'on doit pouvoir danser avec Diana, je suppose, pour quitter la mission. Dommage, j'avais planté un peu si près du but. Voilà.
It's done. Now what?
Now, we strike at the heart.
Edwards. You know how to find him, don't you?
Why, Edwards finds you, 47. He is untraceable, and he never lets you forget it. He is cocky, and that will be his downfall.
What's the plan?
Too many eyes. Meet me at the olive grove at sunset. One last tango, 47.
Ok, donc on a terminé la mission. C'est dommage du coup qu'on ait eu le plantage juste à la fin. J'ai bien aimé cette mission, au final c'est... Alors, si j'ai fini d'achever la Yates, mais c'est vrai que c'est pas moi qui ai tué la première cible et j'ai bien aimé cette version. Ok. Et voilà, dommage qu'il y ait eu le petit plantage du PC, il a fallu que je redémarre complètement mon PC, donc passer un petit quart d'heure entre le moment où ça a planté et le moment où j'ai pu reprendre, mais du coup voilà, c'est pas grave. On a fait quand même en 47 minutes. Hein. Allez, et on avance.
How did you know?
Your deal. That kind of power always comes with a price. What's yours?
I think you know. I am sorry. This is a necessary evil.
What have you done?
Ether brand neurotoxin transfers by touch. See, Edwards learns by his mistakes, 47. And as you've clearly demonstrated, brute force is futile. It had to be me. It was the only way.
To get this close.
My family. I know what you did. After all these years, I finally know.
I am sorry.
You didn't have a choice. I did. Providence used you, but I'm no better. All I saw was a blank slate, a weapon to wield. I told myself it was what you needed, but people aren't meant to be controlled. This is a kindness. Goodbye, Agent.
Ok. Bien, et bah du coup on continuera l'histoire la prochaine fois avec la dernière mission, il me semble, ça va être l'intouchable. On verra bien ce que ça va donner. Est-ce qu'elle nous a donné un faux truc? Je sais pas trop, on verra bien. Mais bon, petit retournement de situation, on va dire j'avais pas vu venir celui-là. Enfin pas vu venir. Si que Diana était contre nous aussi, mais qu'elle allait réussir à avoir 47 avant la fin, voilà. Bref, j'espère en tout cas que cet épisode sur Hitman 3 vous aura plu. On se retrouvera prochainement pour le dernier épisode sur cette série. D'ici là, je vous souhaite à tous une bonne fin de journée et je vous dis à la prochaine.